Alright, listen. This video is going to be a bit controversial, and I already know some people might not like what I'm about to say, but it is what it is. I'm not here to start beef, I'm just being honest about what's been happening with Croydon and how the devs have been moving lately. A lot of players have been thinking the same thing, but nobody's really saying it, so I'm just putting it out there. I'm not here to start beef, I'm just being honest about what's been happening with Croydon and how the devs have been moving lately. A lot of players have been thinking the same thing, but nobody's really saying it, so I'm just putting it out there. If you're watching this and you're new, take a moment to check the channel out and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's address the main issue, the prices. Honestly, some of the prices for the buses are absurd. We're at a point where many of the new releases feel less like content for players and more like cash grabs. Each new bus becomes more and more expensive. It's as if they are pricing items just to force people to grind the game non-stop. They simply keep throwing expensive buses at us, assuming that's enough. Each new bus becomes more and more expensive. It's as if they are pricing items just to force people to grind the game non-stop. They simply keep throwing expensive buses at us, assuming that's enough. There are so many better ways to keep people playing: weekly rewards, challenges, varied events, something fresh. But no, they'd rather slap a 750k price tag on a bus and pretend that's a good price. It's clear what they're doing. They want players to be stuck in the game for hours just to afford one vehicle. Not because it's good design, but because it boosts their stats and makes the game look active. It's not about caring for the player base, it's driven by greed. And people are beginning to notice it. A real fix isn't even complicated, they don't need to revamp the whole game, just make core gameplay actually rewarding again. First thing, bring back real rush hour numbers. Not the dead 4 to 5 passengers we get now. Even bumping it back up to 10 plus would keep the game alive and make bus driving feel worth the time. Second, give everyone a way to earn without paying. If the tram replacement is gonna stay behind a paywall, at least add a free alternative. Could be daily challenges, bonus passenger waves, or even a small, peak hours window every couple days. Just something that lets free-to-play players progress without being slowed down on purpose. Bonus thing, if tram replacement stays behind a paywall, maybe the passengers could get increased to 20 to 30 passengers, which will make people want to pay, but in a good way. If they did at least one of these, then players would stay longer, get less frustrated, and the game would grow naturally instead of pushing people away. Now let's talk about XP upgrades, because this part is actually insane. You start with 3 points per passenger. But then to upgrade to 4, you suddenly need 10,000 points. To get 5, they jump it to 30,000. And to get 6, 50,000. Before all this, you could max it out for around 10k total. Much cheaper. Now it's over 90k to get the same thing. And the wild part is you don't even earn that much XP from the routes to balance it out. For the longest time, you'd finish a whole route to get 10 to 50 XP, which was nowhere near enough. They did fix it recently, so we get around 200, which is a step forward, but realistically, for the players that grind every day, they could raise it even more. Not to make it too easy, just to make it fair. Right now, it just feels like they stretched the grind to force people to stay on the game longer instead of rewarding actual progress. If any developer is watching this, on the day of release for Redefined, I wasn't aware that my points got refunded, so I wasn't able to get 6 per passenger. I would really appreciate it if all my points got refunded one more time to buy all my points per passenger back. Now let's talk about points, the actual in-game currency. The Robux prices for points are kinda wild, but not that deep, just something I thought I could mention. Nothing crazy, just make it fair so people don't feel like they're paying premium prices for pocket change. To wrap this up, there are better ways to bring players back without looking hungry for money. This game is already huge, and honestly, it probably earns the devs a decent amount. I don't know their situation, I'm not assuming anything, but maybe some of them might not have jobs outside development. Croydon alone could easily be a big source of income for them. And that's fine. But if they want the game to keep growing, They don't need to squeeze players with prices. Fixing rush hour, rewarding skill, dropping fair updates, and actually listening to players, that's what keeps a community alive. Not draining wallets. Anyway, thank you for watching.